Hey everyone, it's Trey with Love for OCC. This is going to be my last video for 2023. Just wanted to kind of do a wrap up of this year's shoeboxes. So this is our church group shoebox year. And this is a picture of when we started to put the group boxes. There's also personal boxes mixed in with as well. But this is when we started to put it up on the stage. So this is I have a few pictures of donations we received for our group boxes, which were amazing. This was fabric, cotton fabric that was given to us. There's some flannel too. That was generously donated. Tons and tons of fabric that we put together. A few, like they were like bigger than a quarter, fat quarter too. Like most of them were bigger than a fat quarter. We put them into Ziploc bags with a good pair of scissors to go with our other accessories for sewing. So these were generously donated for our sewing kits. We made a lot of sewing kits. I think we made 90. We also had a donation of sewing supplies, so like needles, bobbins, thread, tons and tons of thread that a lady spent a lot of time running off onto bobbins for the kits. These were a very, very cute knitted teddies. We received some of these the year before, donated. And I believe the lady was in Nova Scotia at the time. I'm pretty sure it's the same lady. I can't remember. But these ones were donated to us this year, and I'm pretty sure there was, I want to say 300 donated to us. They are super, super cute. And we also had a very huge donation of beads from a lady that was just cleaning out her clutter. Huge donation of beads. We had to pretty much supply the string, and it's so hard to find. You can see some right here. Let's see. So like this is like a little bit thicker, stretchy string, and then right here you can see the like, it almost looks like fishing line, but it's a really stretchy, thin string, which is really hard to find. I actually have to order it off AliExpress because I can't find it around here. So with some stretchy string and lots of beads in these cute little containers, and they even had a donation, like the beads, some of them were, you know, books of the Bible and crosses, which were awesome. And of course, as you can tell, I kind of color coordinated them, as I always do with my items. These also were donated and made. We had a huge donation of yarn as well, I think possibly from the same lady that was decluttering. The cute little owls my mom makes, which are really, really cute. She likes to make these because they're really fast and easy to make. And she made these ones back here with donated yarn, and this one and this one, the gray one, here, yeah, here we go. So these three were with yarn that, actually no, these two, sorry, were with the really thick soft yarn It's like a chunky yarn, I think, and she didn't know if it would work for the pattern, the teddy bear pattern. But I think she cut back on some of the stitches or something, and they actually turned out really cute and really soft. And of course, I have a ton of leftover fleece from when I made a few no-sew blankets that you tie all over the edge. So that leftover stuff has been used for cute little scarves for them. These are our menstrual pad sets that we do. Um, we have put them in these pencil cases, which are actually a waterproof material, which is, you can use them for a pencil case or you can use them for a menstrual pad um, pouch, which is great. And these were donated by Joan, I believe, this year. And I have a simple instruction that's laminated. And then my mom made these little pouches. Um, it's not PUL. I think it's like PVC or something. I can't remember what it's called, but it was at the dollar store, and she thought it was like the waterproof material, which it actually is, but it's heavier than PUL. But it actually it works for a little pouch, which is great. And then of course we have the little organza bag with a few clothespins, rope, so they can hang them to dry when they wash them. Most of them got 3 pads. My mom made all the pads, which was, she made a lot. I don't know how many, I can't remember how many sets. I think there were over 30 sets we made. I put those together. And these are some of our, this is one thing we did this year that's new, and we made chalkboards. And I believe almost every box got a chalkboard. So my guy donated the board, which it's a plywood, I'm pretty sure. And where my mom works, people can bring in their used paint or paint that they don't want anymore, and they can also bring in spray paint. And I don't know if she dreamt up this idea or not, but spray paint was coming in, and she kept it, and plywood was coming in. Chalkboard paint, I think that was what started it. Um, and she's like, we're gonna make chalkboards. So we got a slew of donations of chalk for these from our cousin. So these are a few ones we did. I had the idea of doing them a color and then kind of spraying on a different color really lightly, like it's, you know, kind of spacey like, and they turned out really nice. And then someone had an idea of stenciling a cross on them. So these are the backs of the chalkboards. So they turned out really nice. And then this is the front of them, obviously. And there's a few other colors that was painted on. My guy painted them. My son helped paint them and sand them. There was lots of sanding to be done. And we also drilled holes in the top and hung them on a string so they could hang them. So there's some that are going into a box. I think these were the 2 to 4 girls. So we put them all, my mom wanted to put everything together so they knew it all went together. I figure, you know, they can figure it out, but you know. So it made it packing a little bit more difficult, especially with the bigger sizes of chalk. There's bigger boxes of chalk. Um, so we put them in a plastic bag. See, they have their string tied on, and there is a piece of sponge to wipe off the chalk and the chalk. So there's 2 to 4 girl boxes being started with their chalk. board kits, and they're sweet little babies with their blankets. So these pink blankets back here was heavy fleece that was donated with the other fabric. And I had pinking shears, so we cut it up and made little blankets for some of the dolls. And these dolls went on sale at Walmart for $3. I think they were $6 originally. So Mom cleaned out quite a few Walmarts and got a slew of these babies, which they're adorable. So I had the task of working on the girls 5 to 9. So I didn't get a lot of pictures. I didn't get any pictures of the boys 2 to 4. Or the girls 2 to 4. I have a few of the girls 10 to 14 because Mom wanted me to go through them and try to fit a stuffy in them. And I got a few of the boys 10 to 14, but I was deemed the 5 to 9 girls table. So this is one of the boxes. Well, there's actually a box back there, but so they have their they have a lined notebook and a plain notebook. So those notebooks we make homemade, and I make a coloring book for each age group. And they have an eraser, sharpener. This is 5 to 9, so we gave them crayons, pencils. Some of them got a pen, I believe. So their soap, their handmade washcloth, which a lady made and donated to us. Their toothbrush. This is a little craft kit that has foam stickers, and it should have like some kind of shape to put the stickers on, with pipe cleaners. And of course their homemade teddy. This is all the girls 5 to 9s get a Barbie, and they have a handmade knitted outfit which my aunt made for all the Barbies, which they're adorable. They're all different, but some of them have a little handbag which is really cute. This is one of those pit balls and a little kazoo. There's a little bag here that was donated to us at the end of Shoebox last year. And we just had to put string through them. And this is a hair kit. So it has a scrunchie, some hair clips, hair ties. They all got a jump rope, and they either got sand flip-flops or a water bottle. So this one has flip-flops and socks, and also these bucket hats, which were made and donated by the same lady that made the washcloths, the dishcloths that are washcloths. So that's one of the boxes I did. This is another box I had started to do, which I really liked because I made it into a bunny theme, as you can tell. So she has a water bottle, skipping rope. This is a little frisbee, which I got off Open A Party, I believe, in bulk. This is a little poppet keychain, which were donated by Joan, I believe, and a super cute bunny plush and her Barbies. This bunny plush, this is the one that comes in the cones, and it comes with a little cute little figure, and it came with a little bunny, so I stuffed it in the Barbie's purse, which I thought was really cute. And then of course, after I was done this box, I came across other little bunny type items that I found this box. I relocated the box and put them in so that she also gets a cute little bunny plush pen. There is a bunny bracelet that lights up, and I also tucked in we had a donation of socks last year from a store, but they had given us a bunch of baby socks, which we didn't quite know what to do with them, but a lady really expressed that if we can fit a pair in a box to send them, they could share them, for maybe they have a younger child, a younger sibling, or know of a little child that needs a pair of socks. So This one did actually squeeze, I did squeeze in a pair of socks that had bunny on them. There is another shoebox I did up, and as you can tell, it's got a little color coordination of blue and green. We had a donation of girls' play dresses, which are not the easiest to fit in a box, but if you can make them as flat as possible, they work. So there it is, all done up with its blues and greens. Very cute. There's another box I had started to do. It's kind of got a unicorn theme going on. She has a really colorful teddy. And this one my aunt made. And she puts a little cross on the leg, which is really cute. And these dolls, this was the pack of 6 or 7, I think, Sparkle Girls. They were on a really good price on Amazon a couple times, and my mom decided to use some donation money to get, I think we got 2 boxes of them, and they're really nice to fit in boxes because they're a little bit smaller than Barbies, a little bit shorter, so they're a lot easier to fit. They'll go horizontally in the box easy. She's got a unicorn neck bracelet that lights up, and she's got a unicorn cup, and I believe there's a bracelet and necklace set in her hair accessories that's also got unicorns on it. This is a Canadian themed box that Mom kind of put Canadian themed things together and said, here you go, make up this box. So this is a girls 5 to 9. She has a play dress, she has a chalkboard set, she has a Barbie, a ball, foldable frisbee, which we bought from donation money. She has a plush owl that is purple and red. She has a big tote bag, sunglasses, all her school items that she needs and accessories. This was a pencil case that's made out of leftover furniture material, I believe. When you go to a furniture store, they have, I don't know if you've ever seen them or not, but they have big books of fabric samples. And this is where this one in particular anyway came from. And they always have these 2 holes at one end because they're like kind of hole punched into this big binder of fabric. And a lady that has come to our church, she works in, I'm assuming, some fabric store or something, and she'd seen that we were making, another lady had did this pencil case. She made a pencil case out of them, and all we needed are zippers, right? So she noticed that we were making them out of leftover scrap fabric, like furniture material. I don't know what you call it. This one's like almost like a leather upholstery. Maybe that's the better word than fabric. And she asked if we wanted more, and she donated, because they just throw them out once they get old or whatever. Once they don't use or they run out of the fabric or whatever. So we got a slew of donated binder bolts of upholstery samples that we're going to make pencil cases out of. So that's that one all done up. This is another one that I had made up. And this is for a girl 10 to 14. So she also gets one of these pencil cases. And the nice kind of easy way to make out of the holes, because there's always two holes on one end of this material, is the lady that made them, she put a rope through it so they could carry it as, like, you know, just an easy thing to carry it. So that was pretty cool. So she's got all her school supplies. She has a friendship bracelet kit that we made with embroidery floss that was donated. She has, this is two bracelets. A lady's niece, I want to say her niece, made a bunch of bracelets for our girl boxes and some hair accessories. She has a bead kit that's mostly all red beads. She has a little dream catcher kit. She has a pair of underwear, bandana, and of course a nice tote bag, water bottle, and sunglasses. This is another box I had made up for a girl 5 to 9. That's another box. As you can see, there's lots of blues in this one. And this one is just like greens and yellows. This is a box I did that has a Frozen theme to it. So she has a Frozen coloring book. She has purple lined paper. She has a fan, socks, skipping rope, hygiene accessories, a bag, some bracelets. These are the little mystery Frozen figures. They were actually donated to us in a little organza bag for her to keep. A Barbie doll that looks, it's a good Frozen themed Barbie doll. And it's, of course, a soft purple teddy. This is another box I done up that is lots of greens in it with Princess Tatiana. I think I say that right. I don't know. That was donated to me. And this is a sample of one of the girls' 10-14 boxes. So she has a dress, which you can see along here. She has a tote bag. She has, I think this is two pairs of underwear. I think this is a little cross stitch kit that was donated. Skipping rope, a menstrual kit, a little blue bunny. She has a little bead kit, flying frisbee, foldable frisbee, all her hygiene accessories. She has nail files and clippers, and this, which I wish I took a better picture of, this is a little notebook set, I'm going to call it. It has stickers on the top here too. That was made by the same lady who did the dishcloths and the hats. She's seen the idea at a craft sale and wanted to do it for our group boxes. I don't remember how many she made, but she made a ton. So they fold up once. Some were velcroed and some had a little button to close. And so this side fits a notebook of paper, and then on this side she has pencils, she has an eraser, and I think there should be a sharpener in there too. She has a ruler and more pencils. It's really cool. It's a cute little set. There's another example of a girl's 10 to 14 box, and there's one way to pack a big dress a big size dress into a box that is brimming to the lid. So I fold it front ways, and then I put the bottom down at the bottom, of the box, and then this will be folded up over top. So to give you an example of just how much of an increase we've had on our boxes the past few years. So in 2019, we had a total of 37 shoe boxes that our church sent to OCC. In 2020, it jumped to 188. In 2021, it jumped to 340, and 137 of those were group boxes. In 2022, we jumped from 340 to 475, 200 of those being group boxes, and this year we hit 605 boxes, 324 being group boxes. That is absolutely amazing. And if you ever seen our little church, you know it's very, very little. It's a very little community country church, and so many members have left or have passed on. So we don't get very many people, but the donations have been amazing. So this is our boxes set up on the stage, and we decided our shoe boxes in the shape of a Christmas tree, which this one kind of turned out like really big at the bottom, but I think it looks great anyways. A lot of people were really like amazed by it, and a lady had this netting Christmas lights that we put over top. So of course we couldn't put every single box in the tree, but or as the tree, but I think it looks pretty cool. So that's another view. So we did boxes lined up on the side as well. So that completes our church group shoebox mission this year. It was really great. I didn't get enough time to. I only helped pack like two days, I think. Everybody else had days where they could go and pack, and I didn't because I am working 2 jobs. So unfortunately, I did not get a lot of boxes packed this year. I still technically don't know how many. My list that I made a list, and I put every box down that I videoed and uploaded, and then the night before our second shoebox run, because of course we did a second shoebox run to the drop off, because I wasn't ready yet. I wasn't done. There's quite a few boxes that I didn't fully video. So the number that I have on my paper does not match how many boxes I have. The number on my paper is higher. And then when we counted, when we got there, it still didn't match either number. So I really don't know anymore. So this is one of there was 2 vehicles that went the first shoebox drop off, which I didn't get to go. I had to work. So this is an SUV that is fully packed to the brim. They didn't get a picture of my mom's car, which is really tiny, but she actually fit over 100, I'm pretty sure, in hers. And this is when we dropped off the rest. So we got to drop off 85 more shoe boxes, which came to our grand total of 506. And here is a box of donations that are for the processing center. So that was a great year. Busy, but great. and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger every year. So thanks for watching. Thank you everyone for the comments and the likes. I am really behind on watching everybody else's, but I will get there at some point. Take care, God bless, and have a wonderful Merry Christmas.